Hudson River, Mikey Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition of Army football. What we have in The Black Knights have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense takes the field for the first time today. Looking to throw on first down. Second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man down the middle.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This is a team that was living dangerously a week ago. They got sacked 4 times in that game, and still somehow they were able to win. I don't know if that trend can continue here. You can't allow so many negative plays, and a lot of that's on the offensive line, but a lot of that's on the quarterback too. He's just got to have a clock go off in his head, throw this football away. That time, he takes a sack. It's the first of the game. Hopefully for this offense, it's the last.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Army Black Knights offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And the Black Knights are flying down the field. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Clark to fire. They're setting up the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll.
But the official has tossed his flag.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Terrell. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Owls! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. Here comes the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Gets some yardage and gets down. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go dime, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense gets set for second down. Gets the back moving. The give to the fullback. Finding an escape route. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Clark wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. The ball pops out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
Position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. The Black Knights come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the option. He'll do it himself. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. The big fullback's got it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides to back and leaves it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off the play fake. Under fire. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Dead center perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They are up by 7 over the Rebels. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll start this drive firing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Here's the pressure. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. Powers through the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Clark to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 40. He wants to throw it. Uncorks one. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Now the pitch. There he goes. Got the first down and more. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Collins. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the returner will be brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He'll pull it on the read. Inside the 40. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. He picks up 4. That'll leave them. Clark wants to throw. Unleashes one. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Black Knights look to keep this drive humming. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And his first throw here is incomplete. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard drive. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the second. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Keeps it on the draw. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. Knocked off his feet. And the Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's going to be a little short. It'll be 4th down from the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Give to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Under fire. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He's looking deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down. He wants it all. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Fitted in the window for the score.
And that's a deflating end for this defense to the 1st half. You're trying to hold them to at least a field goal attempt, make the clock maybe run out, use it against them. They couldn't do it. They couldn't stop this offense, and that quarterback just delivered and took the momentum in this football game.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Florida State is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we saw Tcfssl and Renegade. They're up by 20 over the Stallions. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the 1st half's winding down.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. The run from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Steps away to find some room. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Working that left side now. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining 1st half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half.
Florida Atlantic will try to kick it deep and break the seal on this 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Off play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Second down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Motion from the back. He'll ride his man on the option. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Black Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll send the back in motion. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Using the quick game. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Black Knights need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give on the option. Makes it past the marker. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Turning it on. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
Florida Atlantic races to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Buys a little extra time. It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the takeaway.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Drives the back and leaves it on the option. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. The Black Knights in a good spot here with second and short. He'll keep it himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll go to the ground. Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Duke has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 33 over the Groupers. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gets the back moving. Going to sling it on second down. Slings it. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Now on the option. Breaks into the open. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Black Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the 2nd half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the 2nd half.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. As they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down. He gets down.
Now, a 4th down.
And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. You kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Keeps it himself and gets to 1st.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback. It's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush. Sometimes it's a 3-man rush. Sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Dupree. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Corrals it at the 45. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Now the play fake. Makes the grab. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. 3rd down play from the gun. Caught close to the marker. It's Perry. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Extending the play. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Up-tempo for the offense. The handoff keeps working on that clock. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for the score! And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. Finds a little space.
You've got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a 1-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra 1st downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going to try to get it himself.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe...
Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Army! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play?
And down he goes, and down goes for the moment. The chance to tie the game here in the fourth. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for room. It's Terrell. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll try the counter, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And the defense, got him at the 27. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Pulls it in. It's Perry. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They boot it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive. Snag hit there, forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline.
Hold.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Lets it go. Complete out of the backfield. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee.